All right, just got this loaded onto the P3 today and thought I'd shoot a little video for folks who haven't seen it before. Multimorphic has made this available on the website as of this weekend. You can order it and it's deliverable. I will mention, however, that this is an early release 1.0. The actual general announcement about the release will probably come in a week or two, according to Jerry. But it is on the website and you can order it and you will get it. So far the game has been rock solid for me. I've had no glitches or anything with it. It hasn't crashed at all. Does everything it's supposed to. I have provided some feedback to the developers and to Multimorphic about some things that I think they could tweak, but none of them are game breakers in any way. I think they could do some improvements on the audio front. With voices and phrases that are a little more baseball-like rather than arcade-like, which is kind of how I call it right now. And that's only a few call-outs. Most of them are good, but I think they can do better there, and I'm sure they will. Other than that, a few minor tweaks here and there. I'd like to see the high score screen as a screen rather than a scrolling one-liner, which it's currently, you may be able to make it out just below the word rally there. It lists all-star players one at a time. I would rather see a table form of that. I think it's easier to use, but that's just me. On the back mini display, there's a scoreboard. Keeps track of runs, strikes, balls, and outs. Strikes are important because, 3 of them and you're out. Balls can actually be put into play if you choose. It's a setting in the menu, but it's exploitable really, so I'm not going to turn it on. Basically the way it works is if you have balls enabled and you do not swing at a pitch, it will be a ball. So obviously if you just don't swing at anything, presumably you can just keep walking runs in. Now I don't know if the software takes note of that. Perhaps it does. Maybe I'll test that later. But I like the idea that, if it pitches and you don't do anything, sorry, it's a strike. Nice thing it does, it is occasionally going to fire one right down the middle between the flippers. Nothing you can do about it. According to the designer, that is deliberate. The fastball down the middle is designed to tick you off, as he puts it, and it does. But nice thing, it's only one strike. So you still get 2 more chances to whack the ball out of the park. The light show is pretty nice. I like what they're doing with it. It's simplistic, but suits the purpose. Nice red, white, and blue American theme. So let's start up a game, and we'll see how much you guys can make out here on this video. Unfortunately, as I'm sure some of you have noticed, filming the P3 can be hard. Cameras tend to have a lot of trouble with the brightness of the backlit display. I've tried to accommodate that as best I can, but we'll have to see how it goes. And sorry for the odd angle, but it's really the only way I can get the whole thing in. So let's start up a game and we'll see what happens. So far I have not been able to achieve the high score, which is currently some guy by the initials GS. Don't know who that could be, with 16 runs. Best I've been able to pull off so far is 13, but usually it's far less than that. So let's see how it goes.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
All right, it's going to start a pitch counter here. 3, 2, 1, and pitch. Now, you'll notice I missed it twice. You get 2 flips, and then the flippers go dead. There's a single. Also, the flipper hold is disabled, so you really do have to swing the bat. There's no catching the ball and holding on to it. Uh-oh, that's 2 strikes. Now, if it fires one down the middle here, I could be in trouble. Yep, got me.
Strike 3.
That was probably savable. Alright, there's a triple right up the middle. Oh, didn't quite make it. It's okay, it's only a strike. So you notice now there's a red scoop. If I hit that scoop, it's an out. And it will change the number of those. The better you do, the more outs there will be. And the worse you're doing, the fewer outs there will be. So it does a good job of maintaining the game's difficulty. Okay, let's see if I can wait that out, and I missed it. Alright, it's going to be 2 strikes.
You missed everything.
You missed everything. Yes, I did. Alright, there's a double. And on second and third. Oh, right up the middle for an out. Yeah, boo, I hear you. Oh, get up there. Oh, there's a strike. Okay, 2 outs, 1 strike.
You missed everything.
Still 4 out boxes. This is going to be tough. Gonna let it bounce. Oh, didn't quite make it. Nope. 2 outs, 2 strikes.
You missed everything.
Alright, only 2 out boxes this time. There we go. Alright, 4 runs on the scoreboard. Man on third. Oh, I should have hit that one. But I didn't like the outs there.
Strike 1.
That angle did not look good. Oh, I should mention the slingshots are disabled. Oh, homer. Excellent. Oh, no. Game over. Let's up the volume here a little bit. So you may have heard there when I hit the home run, some kind of weird voice comes on and says, excellent. And that's one of the things that I commented to Multimorphic and the developer about, is that it just doesn't fit the theme. You know, I would rather hear, you know, an announcer type voice saying, you know, that one's out of here, or something of that nature, rather than excellent, which sounds like something out of, you know, that you'd hear in Quake or something. So some work to do there. I think they can definitely tune that up a little bit. Not that it affects the gameplay at all, just strictly a personal preference. But I think they realize that they could do a little better on some of the call-outs. Let's do another one, see how it goes. So only 6 runs that time. That GS guy is hanging in there. We'll try one more and then call it a night.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful game for baseball.
2-1 pitch. Oh, right down the middle.
Strike 1.
Yeah, if you're trying to piss me off, it's working. Oh, 2 down the middle. I almost had that one though. Got the bat on it. Struck out.
Strike 3. 1 out.
Man, doing terrible.
You missed everything.
Yes, I did. Oh, come on, scoop reject. That one was not on me.
Strike 2.
Yeah, there we go. Take that. Man on second. Oh, I thought that one was going to go over a little further to the right.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. Oh, just snuck it in for a triple. All right, got at least 1 run on the board. I hate shutouts.
Single.
2 runs. Center out or top. Ah, missed the shot. No flips left.
Strike 1.
Strike 1, yeah, I hear you. Oh no!
2 outs.
What am I thinking? Yeah, Clippers are dead. Only 2 runs.
Strike 1. Strike 2.
You gotta swing.
Single.
Alright, bases loaded. Grand slam is available right up the middle. Oh no. Alright, I don't think I can leave it at that. You gotta do better than 2 runs.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful game for baseball.
Two, one, pitch.
Single.
Alright, lead off single, that's better. Oh, I should have hit it with the left flipper.
You missed everything.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Alright, and on second and third, no outs.
Nice shot.
Alright, there's 2 runs. Get up there, yes, alright,
Nice
triple.
shot. Nice shot.
Alright, 4 runs.
Nice shot.
That 5. Ah, reject.
You missed everything. Triple.
Alright, 6 runs, man on third. Oh no, it tapped it right into the out. Alright, 1 out,
Nice shot.
7 runs.
Double.
Make that 8 runs. Oh,
Strike 1.
oh, that was lucky. I didn't hit that one very hard. Come on, up the middle for a double. Oh, missed it. I should note that you can set the number of allowable flips. I happen to like to. Oh, I should have. Well, no, maybe not.
Strike 2.
Alright, right side of the playfield. Come on. Oh, didn't make it. Alright, struck out that time.
Strike 3. 2 outs.
Oh, come on, that should have got by there. Throwing good pitches this time. Uh-oh, this is tough. Yeah!
Single.
Snuck that one in for a single. 9 runs. Oh, I forgot you can't flipper hold.
Strike 1.
Trying to backhand it. Oh, come on, Dave.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know either. There we go, 10 runs, come on. Do it to it, left side of the playfield. Oh, yeah, I'll take that one.
Strike 1.
Center of the playfield. Oh no! Alright, 10 runs, that's a respectable score, I'll take that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you get the opinion or impression that I'm a really happy camper. I think the game is brilliant. I really think it highlights what the P3 can do. The game mechanics are outstanding. A few little tweaks on the audio front, and I think they got a winner. You know, if you've got the Canon Lagoon playfield already, I just say snap it up. There's no reason not to. I can imagine with a few beers in hand and a few buddies around, this is going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you have any feedback or comments or any questions. I'll answer them as best I can. You know, with the understanding that I've only had the thing for several hours. I think I got about 20 games in now, maybe. And having a heck of a time with it. It's a lot of fun. So good job for Multimorphic and the developer, Jimmy. Really nice job by company name is 86 Pixels, I think. But really well done. Liking it.